Hello YouTube, and today I'll be showing you how to repair a scratched disc. As you can see, there's a bunch of little scratches on there. I will put the not the ingredients, but the materials in the description over there. Alright, so here today what you'll need to repair a scratched disc, the supplies that you will need is Oxy daily cleansing pads, couple of Q-tips, obviously a game that's scratched and you want to repair, face cloth, some toothpaste. You don't have to use Crest or kids toothpaste, just any kind that doesn't have the little little chips that'll scratch it, because I've made that mistake before, and trust me, you don't want to do that. I'll need a sink and some hydrogen peroxide. Alright, here's what you do. Fill up the sink about, well, first you gotta plug in it. Fill up the sink to about, you have to have warm and cold water in there, by the way. Fill it up, not halfway, just enough to cover the disc. Now what you have to do is, you have to put the disc in there, let it sit for a couple of seconds, let a little bit of water out. I put too much in. Hold on. Just that much right there. There you go. See, that much. Just enough to cover the disc. Alright, hold on for a second. Let me put this down. Get the peroxide. Alright, now what you do is take the peroxide and pour it on the disc. This is where you want to plug the drain again. Put the peroxide on the disc. Now you don't have to put that much, and just let it soak there for a little bit. As you can hear, maybe you can hear it if you listen closely. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can hear the germs getting burned off the disc. Now what you do is you take the napkin and, the face cloth, like that, whoops, run the water, let it drizzle onto the disc, just let it sit there for a sec. Toothpaste. Now here's what you want to do. You want to get the Q-tip now. Let me get this. Hold on. Let me get the toothpaste. It's kind of hard to do with 2 hands only. Alright. Alright. You stick the Q-tip in the toothpaste. Like this. And get your parents' permission first, because I don't have permission to use that. And I have a Q-tip that's clean anyway. Now what you do is get the disc and dry it off with the face cloth. Set the Q-tip aside for a sec, get the face cloth, and wipe all the water off the disc. Excuse me, I'm going to put the camera down for a second so I can wash the disc. I'll let you watch. Alright, just wipe it off any which way. Just don't go in circles or it'll scratch it more. Just go from left to right like that. Or up to down, whatever way you like. Now what you want to do is, hold on. Alright, once again, I gotta put the camera down. Take the Q-tip and put it on all the scratches, like the big scratches. And normally I would let it sit for about 5 minutes, is how long you're supposed to do it. But since I'm just doing this for a quick video and my camera doesn't have pause, I'm going to do it real fast because it's not that bad anyway. Normally you'd let that sit for 5 minutes, take a cloth and wipe it off that way. Now you're going to have a little bit of toothpaste on it still. See the smudges of toothpaste? You wash it off in the sink. This is where you use the peroxide again. Just pour a little bit on there. Peroxide cleans it off for you. Now, this is usually a pretty long process, because here's what you do next. Oh yeah, I forgot to wipe it off. Well, I'm just going to wipe it off on my shirt real quick. You wipe it off, let it dry, smear some toothpaste, just enough to cover the whole disc around it, because we already got the little scratches. Now we're going to, or I mean the big scratches. Now we're going to take care of those little ones. What you want to do is spread it back and forth, like I said earlier, left to right, up to down, whatever. Now, just smear it all the way around. Excuse me for taking so long, by the way. And I promise you this doesn't scratch your disc, and I'll prove to you in a minute that it doesn't. I'm going to go over to my Xbox. By the way, YouTube, while I'm doing this, please subscribe. It won't move you from the video, and it'll only take a second. Now, you let that dry for about 5 minutes, then once again, put it into the muddy old sink with the stuff on it. Remember now, you gotta leave stuff on it. Then take the peroxside, put it on. Now, let it sit there for about 30 seconds. And once again, we're gonna do it a little fast. Anyway, you get the point. I'm gonna put the camera down for a second so I can do this. Alright. Now remember, like I said, before doing all this, make sure you get your parents' permission to clean it. Make sure it's dry. Alright, now it's nice and dry. See, no more scratches. Now to help it so it won't get any more scratches, we're gonna use the oxy pads. Any kind of zit remover will work, because it has a special chemical in it, and that's what helps the disc not get scratched anymore. Now, what you want to do, take the pad and spread it throughout the disc all the way, back and forth, like this. Alright. Let that sit for about a minute. And don't leave it on too long now, because it will mess it up if you leave it on too long. Leave it on for about a minute. If you want to do it less than that, you don't even have to do this, but helps so you won't get scratches anymore. Look at that, nice and clean. Just throw the pads away. Let it dry. I'm going to let it dry for about 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, this, like I said, doesn't have to be an Xbox game. It could be any game, CD, anything. Now, wipe that off. And I'm going to prove to you that it works now. Alright, Xbox Live, Xbox Arcade disc. Now, just leave that there. I'll be right back. Now we're going to go to my room. Alright, here's my Xbox. Open it up. Now look. Here's a disc right here. See? Arcade. Watch me put it in. Notice it's all dry. There's no more nothing on it. Make sure it's dry before you put it in so it won't mess it up. And just put it in. Let it read it. Might help. There it is. Oh, and by the way, I did make a new rapid fire controller. Here it is. Right here. Brand new. If you're interested, please hit me up. Here you go. Arcade. Thank you, and subscribe, YouTube. Have a great day.